Hi everyone, so I'm Ben Toner, and today I am going to talk to you a little bit about user experience testing in high-density stadium environments. So a lot of you know me, so I'll skip the intro. A little bit will come later. So how do you determine the real user experience? People using their device in a stadium. There. Or there, or there, or there. How do you actually know what these people are getting and prove to yourself that this is actually going to be, your system is working? You survey, right? Thanks, Kettle. And, of course, they say, yeah, great, you're here. No, they don't. They say, nice handbag, go away. So, a wise man once said last night, I don't want to sit around waiting for things to happen and go, oh, let me just see if it's good right now. I want the data to be kind of there, and then afterwards when I say, oh, you know what, there was a crowd that formed, was it good? Did it work? I just want to go and get that data and have a look afterwards. Right. Thanks, Jim. So what if we could extract the true device experience during and after the event? Wouldn't that be good? So a lot of you know I build a tool for that. And Oversight is, on the Mac, a tool which allows you to look back in time and see exactly what an iPhone in that situation can do. And I'm really happy to announce, although a little bit rushed out, you can now go on the App Store and get the mobile version. Now, where was Peter McKenzie and other people have said, how do I get RSSI? How do I get details of devices? If you install an Oversight from the App Store today, you'll be able to see the RSSI and track it over time, and a few other things. I'm going to give you a bit of a demo, actually. And, of course, we got money off if you buy it before the end of next week, so that's pretty good, both of those. The other thing is, that was iPhone. We need Android devices. I'm not going to go into this. Look at my WLPC Phoenix presentation for how to get data out of Android devices. It's all there. So I'm really lucky because I build tools about which really help in these environments, but I also collaborate as a consultant with Real Wireless, who are independent wireless experts and really cater for a lot of stadium design and customer-friend examples within the UK and the rest of the world. So stadiums such as Wembley Stadium in the UK, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club are big stadiums that they have managed the wireless development, not just Wi-Fi, but also cellular. So from Real Wireless's point of view, they offer a service which is all-encompassing for connectivity, and part of that service is visitor experience. So if we collaborate, which I do with them, and I bring all my knowledge and all my tools about measuring visitor experience with all of their insight and trust in the stadium world, we have a brand new service that lets you measure and absolutely understand what you can do in a stadium environment. You can go and do this too. So really the talk today was about real stadium testing. So I'm going to actually take you through how we were able to validate a stadium. So I don't have a lot of time, it's a 10 talk. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to do two examples. There's a concourse test, right? So this was a new Wi-Fi install. Wi-Fi hadn't been here before. Well, it wasn't really there before. So stadium, bringing in Wi-Fi, high-density design. This is validation match number 3. We've had 2 matches. So there's people walking around the concourse with just iPhones. They're not carrying any survey equipment, they're just walking around. And the tester reports an issue. So they were doing a video call with each other, and they said, oh, at half-time at this particular area of the concourse, timestamp, the video call was stalling. It wasn't in test match 2. Right? So you're in an environment like that, and he's telling me there's a problem. What was it? Okay, so as some of you know, within Oversight, you can get logs off of a device and look back in time. So he gets to the end of his test, he captures the logs, he sends them to me, and I load them in. And instantly, as quick as you like, I'll zoom in on that timestamp and I can see there's an issue here. The red bar at the top is the signal strength, so the lines at the top of the signal, so where it's red is indicating it's bad. And I'm seeing some jumping around that I didn't see in a previous event. Okay, sorry, I should say I have had to remove all data, so no BSSIDs, no SSIDs, unfortunately. I can also see from the histogram that the signal power is low. It should not have been there. That is outside of the required design parameter. Right, so what I happen to know as well from other parts of this log, and because it's a 10 talk, I can't really go into it. Come and see me afterwards if you want to see this detail in more detail. Wi-Fi assist was on, so the device is connected to Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi assist has got you on cellular. And that AP I knew from the MAC address was in the bowl, not in the concourse where the person was standing. So something was wrong. Those two issues would have been so hard to capture and debug from the back end. How would you find out? The device was connected the whole time. So we knew that it was a low signal. We also now look at the Android device, and we can see that in a scan, -88 is the Wi-Fi SSID we were looking for, but the neg58 had no SSID, hidden SSID. It's dragging on an underseat AP the whole time. The resolution was, actually, they made a configuration change between match 2 and 3, and when reloading something into the config for all the APs, one of the APs had a misconfigured file that was changed on the fly afterwards, but the previous dump didn't have that, and it was left in survey mode. So there was a hole in the middle of the concourse, and we found that within 12 hours of it occurring, with me sitting nowhere near the stadium. That was one. The other one, a captive portal test at the seat, right? So same match. Somebody goes into the seat after kickoff, couldn't clear the captive portal. So at this point, we're getting more deep into the logs, so we can see inside the logs the person of that phone who held that phone sent me the logs. Okay, right. So you see what the device was doing. It was presenting the UI for the captive web sheet, right, where you enter your details, sign in. You see that that's normal, right? Detect the process. Normal, the user is signed in to some third-party sign-in engine. Normal that the captive probe fails because the user's still typing it in. It's okay. Right? Normal that the captive retries periodically to see when the user has finished typing everything in. Normal that the user has signed in and you get a success back. And then, no, what has happened, you can actually see that the captive was sending out, 900 bytes went out, nothing came back in. There was a problem not clearing the captive portal, and all of the engineers on back end are kind of going, well, we better go and check whether the sign-in process is working and all that kind of stuff. It was actually the Apple device. You need to understand Apple to know what to do, and the issue was there were changes needed on the HTTPS redirects to the captive service, caching and various things. Now I'm running out of time. How can you do this yourself? Okay, today you can get Oversight on the store. If you haven't seen it already, thank you to all the beta testers who've been using it this week and providing me feedback. That is the next version that's coming out. What you'll download is the previous version, because my beta testers found too many things for me to fix while I'm here. That's good. Again, the promo works. The other thing you can do, I won't go to the demo, but the other thing you can do is add an assistive touch to your device with this method, and then hit analytics and get a log. And when you do, you can go to noversight.com, download the application on Mac, and then you simply drag the file in. This takes 40 seconds, is that okay? And it's just loads everything into the file, and I can have a look around everything that happens. So that was me walking to breakfast this morning, having a look around. You can see every reason why it roamed, everything that it did. look back in time, zoom in, and then if you need to, you can create reports based on zoomed time periods and produce that out for your clients, or go back into the log and look even deeper for yourself. So I'm done. I'm in the red. Thank you very much.